Now, some of you may already know Taylor Rhodes from his videos at the Capitol, but I wanted to take a chance to introduce you to him and who he is and get to know him and know the new executive director of Rocky Mountain Gun Owners. So, Taylor, you've been with us since 2017 and really progressed through our ranks. So I'd like you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so grew up a little bit of everywhere. I've claimed I've lived, I guess, in 14 different states over the past 10 years, and but was born in Virginia, where my dad was a chief of staff to a member of Congress, and didn't really love politics. And of course, when that congressman was done, we moved back to Mississippi, where he was representing, and my dad lost by 67 votes. And of course, I hated politics. I said I'd never do it again. And I was like 4 years old. There's actually a funny story of me stomping on one of my dad's signs there at a campaign rally. He claims that's why he lost, but we'll see. I don't know. But grew up in East Tennessee, so I really claim South Mississippi and East Tennessee home.
And that's where you went to school?
Yeah. So I went to high school at a small public high school, and then went on to Southern Miss, where I got my bachelor's degree, and now I'm wrapping up with my master's degree at Liberty University.
Okay, and so it wasn't just your dad's congressional race where you got involved in politics. Where else have you worked?
Yeah, so I've been a little bit of everywhere, and funny enough, as I mentioned earlier, politics wasn't the first thing I wanted to do, but I was upset and I was angry, and I actually took my first political job when I was 15 and really never looked back. I've worked from anything from dog catcher to presidential races, and now working with RMGO. Some of the key ones, I've worked with Ted Cruz. I've worked with one of the largest budgets a sheriff's race has ever seen in the entire country, which was pretty impressive. And that's really what springboarded my career into working with the Republican National Committee at their convention in 2016, and then on with the Colorado Republican Party.
And of course, I was a delegate in 2016.
Yeah, we probably crossed paths and didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it. Yeah. Yep. All right. So Taylor, okay, that's the politics. A lot of people want to know what your hobbies are. What do you do for fun?
Yeah, so
you're a sports nerd.
I am a sports nerd. I tell people I have the two most expensive hobbies around. I shoot guns and I play golf. It's kind of rough on the wallet, but
if you started flying, then you'd have the third.
Yeah, exactly. So on top of that, I'm a big sports guy. Love Colorado sports, but pledge my allegiance to Cleveland sports, and you don't hold it against me. We've been pretty bad over the years, but love Cleveland sports. Big bourbon guy. Love exploring new bourbons, and of course, I'm a gun guy.
And there's this rifle sitting in front of us. It's not a rifle; it's a pistol.
Yeah, it's a pistol.
The ATF says it's a pistol. Yeah. Right in front of us. Why is this here?
Yeah, so this is my BCM Reese 9. It is chambered in 300 blackout. So this is kind of my go-to gun. If I go anywhere outside of like 20 miles, this gun pretty much comes with me. Okay. It comes to the office almost every day.
Ride or be good stick.
It is a ride or be good stick. We're seeing across the country that these things really do work. And for rioters or protesters or whatever the left wants to call them. But this is my go-to gun. It comes everywhere with me. Really, in my opinion, it's the perfect truck gun.
So as referenced earlier, this has a pistol brace, and therefore it allows it to have the short stock like that, or short barrel like that, because it's technically classified as a pistol.
Yeah, and tell me if I'm wrong. Also, the ATF won't let me have a vertical foregrip.
They will not let you have a vertical foregrip.
Which I learned at the range, I guess, about a month ago.
You watched some people. So, okay, that's a nice piece of kit.
Yeah,
I like that. Looks angry little ball of hate.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I like it.
Okay, but at least going to, let's say, sticking with shooting, the real tough question is 9mm or 45 ACP.
So
I'm going to regret answering.
So I'm going to say the 9mm is my preferred. It's what I carry most every day.
A compact.
I carry a
compact Glock.
I carry a Glock 43X. I am a Glock fanboy
because he can't fit the big Glocks or big real firearms on his petite frame.
Yeah, for those watching, I'm 6'7", 280.
Yes.
Have been this way since like the 8th grade.
Okay.
So yeah, I carry a 9mm, and for me, I think the 9mm is the best caliber. You can have more ammunition. I know you'll say differently. You only need to shoot them once with the 45 ACP, but I would rather have more ammunition.
Okay. You got to miss a lot.
You got to miss a lot, so.
If you're going to miss a lot, you definitely have to have a belt-fed handgun. So, all right, what's your favorite firearm? Like, here I'm going to give you a pile of cash to buy whatever you want.
Oh man, where do I start? So,
I said one. I'm only buying one.
The favorite that I've shot in recent history, I really love the Barrett platform. It's a fun gun to shoot. You know, you can't shoot that many, or your shoulder's gonna be sore for a few days. But I really love the Barrett platform. I would say I've been looking at one of the M99s, which is the bolt action.
Sure. Well, I have an M82A1,
Yeah.
and actually, because of the muzzle brake, you don't actually have much recoil. Usually, it's about like a shotgun. So,
Right.
You shooting in leagues?
I do. So I shoot rifle leagues. Just signed up for a rifle league last night, and so those in the metro area, you may see me at one of those. And I'm training to do some 3-gun next spring.
Oh, cool. What do you bring to the table as a new perspective to RMGO? That's a new person involved, and it's not really that new, but now you're kind of day to day running the ship.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of things in Colorado politics that aren't utilized as much as they should be in other states. I think that from my ability of working on other campaigns and other groups and things of that nature, I think that the new perspective I bring is bringing ideas that may not have even been used in Colorado before, being able to advocate for the Second Amendment and our members, to make sure that we're taking back our state and not letting the left trample on our rights like they've done for the past, I guess, since really 2013, and tried to do before then.
Right. So I've been contacted by a lot of people about that change and said, hey, what's going on? And really, I stepped up into a 40 and 50,000 foot role and really gave you a lot more reins and said, let's work as a team, but you're handling the day-to-day. Mm-hmm. That's really what's happening at RMGO. But some people, even our opponents, said they put comments and posted them on Twitter and said that, it's going to be a kindler, gentler RMGO.
They're wrong.
Less intimidating. I'm
They're
looking.
wrong.
Less intimidating. Let's see. Have they ever met you?
No. Again, I'm 6'7", 280. I actually heard one of our people that don't really like us too much said that I was only hired because I'm the muscle. And if that's what they want to say, so be it.
Whatever.
But no, there's not going to be any change. We're still going to have hard-nosed politics. We're still going to have a no-compromise approach. We're still going to go to bat for your Second Amendment rights no matter what.
Yeah, and I tell people, hey, look, if you really want us to give in and just be an arm of the Republican Party and just say nice things about Republicans who are compromising our rights away, I said, join another group.
Yeah.
There are lots of other groups who will do that. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
So I did have a friend text me. They had seen a photo of us at an event, and they saw us in a spot, and they saw you looming in the background. They're like, "Who's your bodyguard?" Or body man, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now you know Taylor a little better, and I think you've seen him in videos at the state capitol. You'll see a lot more of him, and we're excited. I think it's a good change for RMGO. We've come a long way since 24 years ago when we founded the group, and it's a good change to start in our 25th anniversary, which starts in December. So
I'm super proud to be here. Yeah. I appreciate the opportunity.
We're excited. Thank you.